Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We can continue with Ashen main quest, chapter 2, part 2. Let's jump right into it. I went around town for the next few days, but I couldn't find any particular clue that would help me. It was early morning when I went out to the town again, but in order to live my regular life, the Vido Via couldn't be my only focus. I still had to continue my work as a handyman. Handywoman.
よっと、これはこっちに置いておけばいいですか？
助かったわ。ありがとう。
いえ、仕事ですから。
If I could find a way to get some information from the town villagers while working, it would be killing two birds with one stone.
もうすぐマスカレードですね。
そうなのよね。最近は時間が流れるのが早くて嫌になっちゃう。
奥さんはカレードビアを見たことはありますか？
カレードビア？
ご存知ないですか？マスカレードで20年に一度だけ一般にもお披露目されるらしくて、今年がそれに当たるそうなんですけど。
それじゃあ前に公開されたのは20年前。私がまだこんなちっちゃい頃じゃない。
How old is she then? I thought she was like 40 plus.
冗談は置いといて。
Okay.
カレードビアね。どんなものなのかしら。
俺も人から聞いた話なんで詳しくはわからないんですけど。
カレードビア。カレードビアね。ごめんなさい。やっぱり記憶にないわ。
そうですか。
よくわからないけど、今年のマスカレードで見られるのよね。なんだか楽しみになってきちゃったかも。
見られるといいんですけど。
Not only this person, but everyone in town seems to react the same way. It was almost eerie how no one remembered the Vido, the Kaleidovia. The actual thing itself may not be anything spectacular, but Lauren said it wasn't worth anything either. If the people cared so little about it, maybe the riot we were worried about wouldn't even happen if it was never found. Thinking about that, I felt more at ease. But it was still too early to come to that conclusion. I had only talked to the people I was close to around town. I needed to talk to the people in the other faction, the clan of the Hawk.
カレードビア。
ええ、どういったものなのかご存知ないですか？
それを聞いてどうしようって言うんだ。
どうも何も、ただの興味本位っていうか。
そんなくだらない世間話するためにわざわざ話しかけてきたのか？何を企んでいる？
企んでなんか。ほら、せっかくのマスカレードなんだし、こんな時くらい。
とにかくだ。ウォルグのやつなんかに話すことは何もない。よ。
I tried talking to a few people on the Hawk side, but everyone gave a similar response. I didn't think they would outright refuse to talk to me. I guess I have expected it. Those guys were wearing Hawk Alliance uniforms, so I guess I couldn't be helped. The Hawks had a group similar to the Vigilance of the Wolf. The leader of the Alliance was Lucas. Their hostility was probably because of the incident at the town square the other day. For years I tried to stay out of sight, but for better or worse, my existence had become known to all. Everyone now knew I was on the side of the wolves. What should I do now? The only thing I discovered is that neither the wolves nor the hawks knew anything about the Kaleidovia. Or maybe they just didn't care. But I wasn't certain whether I should take that at face value. It was the fact that the Kaleidovia was taken from the church. Could it be that someone in the wolf faction took it and everyone was just playing dumb? Or perhaps someone in the hawk faction took it and had everyone pretend not to know about it. A little bit far-fetched, but okay. I considered the difficulties of each scenario as I walked around, unable to come to a conclusion.
調査は進んでるの？
I ran into the boy with the rabbit on his head. Alright, I completely forgot about him.
どこに行ってたんだ？
He was supposed to help me.
どこだっていいだろ。なんであんたに教えなきゃいけないんだよ。
手伝ってくれるんじゃなかったのか？
ロレンスが勝手に言っただけだ。僕は知らないよ。
お前な。
だいたい子供の僕に何を期待してるのさ。そっちはいい大人なんだから、仕事くらい一人でちゃんとこなしてみせなよ。
I'm an adult, I'm at least 18. He was such a cheeky child. If he didn't have the rabbit on his head, I would have slapped the blonde out of his hair.
で、どう
So aggressive.
何か分かったの？
さっぱりだ。
やっぱり泥臭いね。
何度も言ってるけど泥臭くはない。
だって何も分かってないんだろ？十分泥臭いと思うけど。
泥臭くはないけど、確かに困ってはいる。町の人は誰も見たことも聞いたこともないって言うし、ファルジの一族の人たちに関しては話すらまともに聞いてくれないし、正直手詰まりだ。
あんたがボルグの人間だから？
まあそうなんだろうね。
くだらないね。ファルジだのボルグだの、どっちもただの人間なのに。
He has a point.
ほら、ウサギにまでそう言われてるよ。
ああ、本当にくだらないな。
Even a child knew it, but the adults here were fixated on it. It could be that because they were adults, they could no longer be swept otherwise.
でも、そうだね。ボルグだから話を聞いてくれないってことなら、違う人が聞けば教えてくれるんじゃないの？
やっと手伝ってくれる気になったのか？
嫌だよ。どうして僕が？
He sounds way too old.
他にいないじゃないか。
いるだろう。兄ちゃんが姉ちゃんになればいいんだよ。
What was this kid saying?
他の人は知らないんでしょ？あんたが本当は女だって。
それはそうだけど、そんなことできるわけないだろう。俺に女の格好しろっていうのか？
Oh. I bet.
女の人が女の格好をするのは普通のことじゃない？
それは、
You got me there. How could I respond?
ま、嫌だって言うならいいけどさ。僕はちゃんと役立つ提案をしたからね。後で手伝わなかったなんて口が裂けても言わないでよ。
I'm actually gonna do it. The next day I continued my handyman task and the investigation. And once again I achieved nothing. I was going to ignore Alex's ID for now. I couldn't cross the dress as a woman, and I have never done so in my life. You mean cross dress? You're a woman. You're currently cross dressing. Then again, I was actually I just said it. I was actually cross dressing as a man at the moment.
ボケーっとしてると危ないわよ。
ああ、すみません。
That wasn't good. I needed to focus on the work at hand. I was at the tavern helping out with repairs. Because the menstruate was approaching, they were rearranging the interior so more customers could enter.
なんだか足元がふらっとしてるし、本当に大丈
大丈夫ですよ。これは壁際に持っていけばいいんですよね。
夫？お願い。
I wasn't great with physical labor to begin with, so I needed to focus. The more I thought about it, the more my thoughts went back to what happened the day before. Dressing like a woman. A woman. I looked at the woman that was giving me the directions. She wasn't the owner, but one of the staff members working at the travel. They're like zooming in on the boobs. Why not on the face? Even as a woman myself, I thought she was very feminine, kind of sexy and bewitching. Am I lesbian?
なんかさっきから私のことジロジロ見てる？
あ、いえ、そんなことは。
お客さんとして来てくれればいくらでもお相手するけど。
そういうんじゃありません。本当に違いますから。
I didn't know this when Alice came by. But not only did the Tavern operate as a regular tavern, it also had a secret side to it, a special kind of nightclub. It was a well-known secret among the town folks, especially among the men. In other words, her giving me attention as a customer meant it was bad. My right eye felt like it was getting hotter again. My emotions were getting heightened by something like this, and my secret became exposed. It wouldn't be funny at all. What do you mean? I'm getting... What? I didn't like... Getting sexual frustrated? Or what's going on?
遠慮しなくていいのよ。
Which emotions?
私、あなたのことちょっと気に入っちゃったかも。
本当にそういうつもりはありませんから。配置換えはこれで終わりですよね。
ありがとう。助かったわ。
何ですか？
Unlike me, she looked straight into my face. She was an older woman, but her mannerism and the way she looked at me were cute.
あんまりジロジロ見ないでください。
あなたって可愛らしい顔してるのね。
可愛らしい？俺は男ですけど。
あら、男の人だって可愛らしいって言われたら嬉しいでしょ？
Don't think so.
そうなんですか？だからジロジロ見ないでください。
ねえねえ、便利屋のお仕事って変装とかしないの？女装とか。
女装？
I chimmed a little. It was such a coincidence that I heard that now. My reaction may have been too strong, to be honest. I was a little confused.
そうですね。必要に迫られれば。
やっぱり。ちょっと待ってて。確か予備のウィッグがあったはず。
That's not her real hair.
ウィッグ？いやいや。仕事も終わったし、俺はそろそろ。
あったー。ほらつけてみて。絶対に似合う。
Is it the red orange hair?
いや、本当に俺は女装とか。
つべこべ言わない。ほら、早くつけて。
やめて。
I'm a woman so freakily strong during these times. She dragged me into the other room and set a wig on my head.
しく
The face.
でもやっぱり思った通りすっごく似合って。
Oh, not auto.
何ですか？
あなたって
Oh.
あなたって男の人よね。
当たり前です。
完璧だわ。似合いすぎてる。女の子にしか見えないもの。
It is the hair from when I had to choose like female and male character names.
そんなはずはないでしょう。そんなことあるわけ。
Out of the corner of my eyes, I could see long flocks of hair resting along my shoulder. I think that it is about the same length as Francisca's and similar color too.
今自分でもまんざらじゃないって思ったでしょ。
思ってません。
本当
からかうのもいい加減にしてください。こんなの俺に似合うわけが。
にごめんなさい。お詫びにそれはあなたにプレゼントするわ。
いや、いらないです。こんな。
そんなに似合ってるんだもの。引き離しちゃったらかわいそうだわ。
Maybe she was just teasing me. But if she knew I was actually, but if she was actually being honest,
本当に似合ってますか？
ものすごく。男の人だから知らないと思うけど、女はこうやって二人一組で身だしなみを整えるのよ。
まあそうしないと化粧とか難しそうですよね。
そうよ。相手の目の中に映る自分を見るの。もっと大きく映せるものがあれば便利なのにっていつも思うわ。
それはまあ。
でもあなた、今のあなたの姿を大きくしてみたら自分に恋しちゃうかも。それくらい似合ってるわ。
so I assume the moment I started dressing up as a woman in this game, the male leads like Levin, Levi, and Lucas will like fall for me. So that or I have to make them fall. But they would be interested, I guess. If I accepted it, that probably wouldn't be any way out for me. But she was complimenting me so much that I would be rude to outright refuse. Decide if this really did look good. ...
いただいていきます。ありがとうございます。
どういたしまして。
It was bad. I could feel my face turning red. I had to get out of here quickly.
それじゃあ俺はこれで失礼します。
待って。
まだ何か？
すごく似合ってるけど、今は外していった方がいいわ。服とは全然合ってないもの。
I took her advice and pulled off the wig, holding it close to my chest. Out of her embarrassment, I ran out of the tavern at full speed. I was back at the tower. My face stung from running through the cold air, winter air. But the wig I was carrying was slightly warm. What should I do?
ボルグだから話を聞いてくれないってことなら、兄ちゃんが姉ちゃんになればいいんだよ。
Actually, that was very convenient. In order to continue investigating, I would have to dress up as a woman. And I had just received an item to help me with that.
でも服が。
I'm sure I had woman clothes with me somewhere. Should have something I could wear with the batch of used goods I got from a prior job. Felt like things were beginning to progress much more quickly now. I didn't want to dress this way, but it was just for an investigation. This was only for work. I found the clothes immediately. Even after 10 minutes of holding one of the dresses, I was still agonizing over wearing it before I finally gave it in and put it on. The soft clothes felt so delicate, like it would tear if I handled it too roughly. It was a bit large and difficult to move around in it. And the skirt, what was this? I was too found with the sudden chilly breeze between my legs. Didn't they all wear such family clothes when they went outside? This was making me desperate. Very desperate. Depressed, sorry, not desperate, depressed. There was no way I could be happy about it. I finally put on the wig I was given earlier. Did it match my outfit? What did I look like? I'm sure I put it on correctly. I turned around. It felt light. My hair and clothes felt like they were gliding in the
もう
wind.
一回
Spun around faster once more, even faster once more, with a little bounce in my step. 1, 2, 3, 1 turn, 2, 3. Then my eyes met with someone's. I had completely forgotten about the Tower Overlord.
これは驚いた。
Oh,
履いたか違うんだこれはその
このような裏ぶれた塔にいかようですかな。
は何を言って
もしや月下の舞踏会のパートナーをお探しか。ならば不詳の身ではありますが、このハイタカが務めさせていただきましょ
だから
う。では失礼。どうぞ。
Ashen Hawk placed his hands around my waist and pulled me towards him. His face was so close as it was when he was giving me his good luck charm.
いい加減にしろお前全部わかってるだろ
もちろん私が君を見まごうはずがないだろ。
話せくそこんなからかい方しなくたって
からかうとんでもない。本当に可憐だと思ったし、本当に踊りたいと思ったんだよ。
嘘だ
嘘じゃない。私の瞳を見てごらん。これが嘘をついている者の瞳だと思うか。
そんなもの見なくたってお前は
See my face in all Ashen Hawk's eye. It was the only place in the world where I could see my reflection. I was a girl with the same colored hair as Francisca's. A girl who was pitifully trying to push herself away from this man. I suddenly got embarrassed and looked down at the floor. I was sure my face was bright red, so I didn't want him to see.
すまない。少し冗談が過ぎたようだ。
やっぱり冗談だったんじゃないか
I do look cute.
私も少し舞い上がってしまったようだ。それくらい本当に可愛らしい。
It was the next day after the exchange. It wasn't because I felt more confident after what Ashen Hawk said, but I decided to leave without dressed as a woman. First, I will go to church to show Elric. Then I will go around town to talk to the people I couldn't previously. I planned it all out, but quickly regretted it upon stepping outside. It was hard to walk around. Never had the snowy forest been so difficult to track through. I thought I was used to walking through here, but I didn't think it would be difficult, so different in different shoes. Not only that, but all the snow was so bothersome. I began to worry about whether I would soil the skirts. I thought no one was looking. It would be too improper to roll up my skirt while walking. By the time I arrived in town, I had taken more than double the time I usually did.
次からは町に着いてから着替えよう。
I took it as a lesson learned. I opened the door to the church and was welcomed by a smiling Lawrence. I had two problems in the moment. First, how would I talk when I dressed this way? The tone of my voice I would use, the way I speak had completely slipped out of my mind. Another problem was how to call Elric. Lawrence didn't know I was a woman. And if a stranger called for Elric, I was thinking it would be far too suspicious. I cursed myself for being too careless and not thinking it through ahead of time. He knows. Anyways, I'm gonna end the episode here. I'm gonna continue in the next episode. Thank you for watching and I will see you next time. Bye bye.